bees.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Trainer. Want to give a big shout out to my gyms out here, Boxing Incorporated on the east side, and another big shout out to my other gym, Apex Mixed Martial Arts on 1st and Fort Low. And I have to give a huge shout out to my sponsors, AI Sports Nutrition, hooking it up with all kind of supplements and stuff to take and to bring you reviews. And another big shout out to my other sponsor, Lions Life Aesthetics, hooking it up with all kind of fresh gear to be able to look good, you dig? So today's video is going to be fight video, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of good stuff coming up. Had the Silva versus Bisping, got Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. Man, I was really disappointed in the Michael Bisping and Silva fight. I really had Silva winning it by KO, you know what I'm saying? Straight left down the middle. But you know what I'm saying? Much props to Michael Bisping, you know what I'm saying? He was able to put the pressure on Silva. Even though he took the most devastating strikes, he was still able to put the pressure on him. He landed the most strikes. He was able to drop him twice, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, you can knock him, but you can't deny it, man. You know what I'm saying? He beat a legend. Good, most props to him, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I was in a judo competition up in Phoenix. Super great experience. Never did a judo competition before. I done a bunch of submission grappling tournaments, but this judo tournament was way different, man. And then my class, I found out it was so stacked because all of us, we were in the Masters. Our weights didn't have enough people in that certain class, so they put us all in one class just so we'd be able to compete with one another, you know what I mean? But it was still a great experience. I was really happy to be able to do it. Dude hit me with a damn, I think he hit me with a damn Tomonagi, flipped my ass over. I'm like, yeah, tried to twist out of that damn thing, and he had my gi in his hand when he twisted me over, so when I twisted to try to land on my side, damn, twisted my damn arm up, you know what I'm saying? So my shoulders all jacked up. Hopefully the guy, you know what I'm saying, that everything's gonna be all right, you know what I mean? Because still got to put in work. But with that being said, got the damn McGregor versus Nate Diaz fight coming up. You know what I'm saying? Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. Huge fight, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a great fight. Still kind of disappointed, you know what I'm saying? Because I figured that they was going to put like somebody like Khabib, Nurmagomedov or whatever. I don't know how the hell you say that, his last name, but that Khabib dude, Khabib Nurmagomedov, that dude, however you say his last name, or like Tony Ferguson, you know what I'm saying, somebody like that, because, you know, they straight up beasts in the 155-pound division, you know what I'm saying? So I was hoping that they would at least put it, especially even Tony Ferguson, because, you know, putting Conor McGregor against Tony Ferguson, that would be a great fight to get him started at 155 to be able to test him for that 155-pound belt. And Tony Ferguson, he ain't no hoe. I actually think that Tony Ferguson would really put it on Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? He went tit for tat with Edson Barbosa and finished his ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, why not put Conor McGregor against him? But I already see why, because Tony Ferguson, his name might not be that huge. And plus, that's a dangerous ass fight for a name that isn't that big. You know what I'm saying? So being able to match him up with Nate Diaz, he got the name. You know what I'm saying? And then it has a little stigma on it because Nate Diaz wasn't able to drop to the 155-pound, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of debate with the both of them. Nate Diaz saying, I'll fight him at any weight, whoop-de-woo, whatever, but they ended up making it at 170, which is actually another smart move by the UFC, because you got to think, Nate Diaz, he just beat Michael Johnson, which was a top 5 dude at 155, you know what I'm saying? But plus, with them doing that, you know what I'm saying, that puts Nate Diaz up there in the 155-pound division, but plus, they're making the fight at 170, which Nate Diaz has fought at 170 before. So if Conor McGregor beats Nate Diaz at 170, it kind of gives the UFC that power to be able to promote Conor McGregor that much more at 155 or at 170, just for the simple fact is, Nate Diaz, he beat a top 5 guy at 155, plus he's fought at 170, plus Conor McGregor is beating Nate Diaz at 170. So if Conor McGregor wants to fight for the 155-pound belt, or if he just ups and says, you know what, forget the 155-pound belt, I want to fight Robbie Lawler at 170 for the belt, boom, the UFC's automatically going to ride his dick on it, you know what I'm saying, and boost that fight up, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually a really smart move by the UFC to be able to promote the fight like this, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm still kind of disappointed that, you know what I'm saying, they didn't give Conor McGregor a dude like Tony Ferguson or Khabib Nurmagomedov, you know what I'm saying? So a dude like that, I'm probably jacking that dude's last name up like a mug, but the dude's a damn beast, you know what I'm saying? Undefeated at 155, and dude, that dude would damn manhandle the hell out of Conor McGregor. But if they was going to give him a fight at 170, why don't you give him an actual 170-pound contender dude, you know what I'm saying? Which that would also be another dangerous fight for Conor McGregor if they want to try to boost him to fight Robbie Lawler at 170. So like I said, it's a really smart business tactic on the UFC to be able to promote the fight that the way they're doing it. But personally, me, I got Conor McGregor winning the fight by TKO stoppage. I don't see him knocking out Nate Diaz just because Nate Diaz is a tough SOB, you know what I'm saying? But I got him winning the fight by either TKO stoppage or by decision. I really don't see it going decision though, but I do see Conor McGregor winning the fight by TKO stoppage. Personally, I'm thinking about putting like 100 on Nate Diaz though, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the mods to kind of, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit in that favor to where I could win a grip of money on Nate Diaz, you know what I'm saying, if he happens to win. Because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man, that's still a dangerous fight for Conor McGregor, man. You know what I'm saying? Nate Diaz, he got some super sick ass jiu-jitsu skills. You know, Chad Mendez is able to damn near get Conor McGregor in the choke, man. If Nate Diaz gets his arms wrapped around Conor McGregor's head, it's damn over with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still kind of waiting for the mods to kind of reach a little bit so I can put 100 down on Nate Diaz. But money-wise, I'm going to bet on Nate Diaz. But, you know what I'm saying, like as a fight fan or a fight analyzer, you know what I'm saying, I got Conor McGregor winning it by TKO. But at the same time, the mods get up there, I might put that little bit of money down on Nate Diaz just to get that upset, you dig? So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys have any comments, you guys can debate about who's gonna win, Conor McGregor or Nate Diaz, in the comment section below. Make sure you hit up my Facebook, make sure you hit up the Instagram, and make sure to hit me up with all your questions, all right? Hope you guys like the video. Holla at your boy.